What's up, guys? Welcome back to the paddleboard build series. Getting an early start today. I'm really excited because we're gonna get that Fishbone frame attached to our board. So let's get going. All right, we have the outline all cut out, starting to look like a board. We're getting ready to set up the rocker table. So now, instead of it being a flat surface like it's been to set up the panels, we need to set it up to support the shape of our board. So if you remember, when we set up the table to begin with, we put these rails right where we have a rib, all the way down. So what we're about to do is we're gonna rotate the spine vertically, and then we're gonna set up the table to where it's held in just the right spots. You can look at Will's board over here. He's a little bit ahead of mine. We gotta set up the table just like this so that it holds the board at just the right angle all the way down. Our table is officially level. On my particular board, we only need a few of these vertical pieces until you see the spine is touching the rails, so we won't need to really cut anything there. And then on down here, you can see this gap. We're going to need to cut it more. We're going to measure from the bottom of each rail to just touching your spine. Your spine, it's going to tend to sag a little bit down just from the weight of itself, so you're going to want to lift it up just a little bit to take that tension off. We're going to take that measurement, and then we're going to cut strips of plywood just like this. Fit under here, but you want to cut them just, a 1/4 inch shy of where you want them to be. And then once we attach them to each rail, we'll lift them up to where they touch the spine just like that. So we're going to start measuring all the way down. We'll cut pieces to support this. We'll get the tail, and then we'll start screwing all these pieces together. The main thing that's like the most important thing to do is you want to make sure that each one of these is level. So when you attach it to your rail, we'll be using a level to make sure this is nice and flat. All right, we have all the vertical pieces cut and in place. Everything's still loose though, nothing's attached yet. We're gonna raise up each piece till it barely touches the bottom of the spine, and then we're gonna attach that to each rail with a screw right here in the center. We'll do that all the way down just to get the height right. And then we'll come back with a level, make sure every piece is level all the way down, and then we'll put a screw out here on both sides all the way down. That way we know that everything stays nice, flat, and level. And then we'll come back here in the back and do the same thing. Okay. Mm-hmm. There we go. All right, we got the rocker table all set up. We got our panel back on here, and what we're doing is we got the ribs We got our ribs back out. We're gonna set up the Fishbone frame on top of our rocker table, and we're gonna make any like small adjustments that we need to make just to make sure that the bottom panel is sitting nice and flush on the rocker table and everything is just the way we want it before we start this glue up. So yeah, we're gonna start test fitting all that. A little sneak preview. Let's check out Will's board over here. This is what it's gonna end up looking like. His is already attached. It's all glued up and looking pretty. This thing looks awesome. Nice and light. Oh dude, that's awesome.
Be sure to assemble the Fishbone frame on its side like I have it here. It's really delicate at this point. Also get someone to help you move it so that you don't risk damaging the frame at this point in the build. Alright, now that the frame is on, we need to check for any gaps that we have. When we do the glue up, the frame will be pressed into the board like you see here, and you just want to check and make sure that your frame is sitting nice and flush with the bottom decking. Also check underneath. The vertical support should be nice and flush with the underside of the decking. If you do have any big gaps under the board, it's easy enough to adjust those vertical supports so that everything sits nice and flush. It is really important that we don't have any big gaps and everything is well supported so that when we glue the frame to the board, everything bonds really well.
So yeah, this looks really good. We're gonna start the glue up process. We're gonna remove the frame and we're gonna use construction adhesive. We're gonna go lay down a bead of the construction adhesive where we marked all of our reference marks across here. We're not putting any glue on these two reference marks here, but since our rib runs across this first reference mark, we are going to put glue there. One other thing, when you're applying your construction adhesive, you need to mark where your rib ends and only put glue out to there. You don't want to run your bead of glue all the way out to the end. So just mark right here at that bottom edge there where my finger is and stop there. All right, we got the frame mocked up. We're about to remove the frame and start laying down beads of glue. For the glue, we're using this Loctite PL Premium. You definitely don't want to use wood glue for this project. It won't work at all. And this is really the only glue that I can vouch for. It gives you plenty of working time, so you're not scrambling and freaking out trying to get this attached. It gives you plenty of time to get everything done. So yeah, this is really the only one I can recommend, and I can't really say anything about any other brands or types of construction adhesive. So I know that this stuff works really well. We use it on Will's board. Stuff is super stout. So yeah, we're gonna start laying down some beads of construction adhesive and attach this Fishbone frame.
Which way?
Alright. Oh man, this stuff's thick. Oh my goodness. Forearm pump is real.
Can you come over to the center? Yeah. No. Yeah. You just want to slowly roll. Now at this point, don't worry about the ribs lining up. Just focus on the center line. Make sure the spine of our frame is as straight as possible. Once you have that down and you have weight on it, then you can come back and adjust each rib so that it sits nicely in the glue that we put down. Also, don't line anything up with our outline marks. Only worry about the center line of the board. Make sure it's really straight. The outline marks are just to show you where the outside of the board will be. We'll eventually trim that back later on, but we're not going to line anything up with it at all.
All right, we got the frame all weighted down. And this looks kind of crazy, but I feel like this is a little closer to real life than just having every clamp and tool at your disposal. We just kind of used whatever we had to get it all put together, and this seemed to work really well.
Once the frame is clamped in place, just use the rest of your glue going around each edge, making sure you have plenty of glue on the frame.
It's been 24 hours. The glue is rock solid. I'm gonna get all the clamps and the weight removed and we'll see how she looks. All right, check it out. We now have two really good looking boards. Once the weight was removed, I came back and added some construction adhesive in these corners just so I didn't have any movement up top. All right, I think that's where I'm gonna wrap things up for this video. We've gotten a lot of work done. These look really good. Now in the next video, we're gonna start milling up the wood and start working on the rails of the board that go around the sides. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. We got a lot more coming with this build series, and we'll see you in the next video.